contemplate the wheel of wisdom, the mystic wheel of the Zodiac. Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here today and I've been looking at the Zodiac wheel. Isn't this great? This is my famous Zodiac wheel pendant. Used to belong to Gene Dixon. I love it. I'm so glad you're here. Well, you know, it is Zodiac Thursday, and you know, I had to come to you guys today because today's going to be a challenging day astrologically, but don't panic, okay? That's why I do these videos. I want to give you guys some help. Let me tell you what's going on today. Now, we're going to look at our big Zodiac wheel here. All right? We're going to spin around it. And in fact, before we get into that, let me put up today's Zodiac chart for you. Here it is. So, as you can see, we have some interesting things going on. Now, today, our sun, you know, it's a big center of our wheel, our main illuminator, is in the sign of Gemini. And I love Gemini. It's an air sign. It brings power of partnership, power of communications. And that's wonderful today because we are also today now have our moon in the sign of Gemini. We were in the sign of Taurus early this morning, and then around 7:15 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, we moved into the sign of Gemini. So we have our sun and our moon in Gemini today. Now, normally that would be a wonderful combination. It would encourage partnership, business deals, friendships, open communication. Geminis are friends to the world. They love to talk. They love to communicate. They love to share ideas. However, what's our challenging aspect today? Well, today is the day of the dark moon. That's right. The moon and sun are in opposition. It's creating the dark moon. It means the moon is black in the sky. You don't really see it. Or if you do see it, it's like a little black disc. Now, generally when the moon is dark, people's energy tends to drop down. People tend to be subdued. They tend to want to, you know, kind of pull back from people. They may be even a little moody. A lot of people experience being tired at the dark moon. So today is one of those days where you might go through the day feeling like, wow, I'm feeling challenged. It's like it's hard to just get everything going. And you might say, well, gee, I looked at the astrology and it's a Gemini day. Well, why am I feeling this way? Well, the dark moon tends to kind of put a blanket over things. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it brings a kind of a quietness, a calm, a subdued energy. That wouldn't be so bad, except today, our planet Venus, which is our planet that deals with how we feel about ourselves, how we engage in love. It's an emotional planet. Today it happens, the Venus planet happens to be in the sign of Aries. Aries is a fire energy. So you may feel a little more emotionally volatile. It may be challenging in romance today, but it can also be challenging just in getting in regular conversations. Okay, so we've got two challenging aspects, our Venus in Aries and a dark moon. People may feel restless, but not know how to express themselves. On top of that, Venus, which is bringing up all that kind of anxiety and stressed out emotion, is square Pluto. And Pluto, by the way, happens to be retrograde right now, which means that it looks like it's going backwards. But it means like things for the ability to see long-term vision is hampered. So today's going to be a day where people just have a problem being on the same page. You can say one thing, they'll say one thing, and you'll bypass each other and not get the concepts down. This day is going to require just a lot of slowing down and being patient. Don't try to rush through things today, because if you try to rush through things today, you're going to have some real messes. So, you know, I don't say this to stress everybody out. You know, I say this because if we know what the challenges are, then we can work around them and we can be successful. So today, don't buy into fear. You know, some people, some superstitious type people say, oh, it's dark moon, stay in your house, evil spirits are around. That's bull. No. Dark moon, though, is a time for you to work on inner light, inner reflection. This would be a great day to study, to stay home, stay out of the fray if you can take a personal day. Read books on psychism, study mediumship. It would be a good day for those of you who practice it to do scrying. It's a great day for water scrying or mirror scrying or crystal ball scrying or any form of divination. Good day for reading tarot cards for yourself. You might have trouble explaining this to other people. So, today is going to be one of those days. It's a challenging day, but it's not the end of the world. So for Zodiac Thursday today, the lessons we want to learn are, pay attention to the dark moon, pay attention to Pluto retrograde, pay attention to Venus in Aries that is square Pluto. If you can understand that, you're going to get through the day fine. Now, some of you are going to say, well, Psychic Bob, I have to go to work. I got presentations. Is it all going to fall apart? No. What you do have to remember, particularly for those of you who have to work today and do business dealings, some of you may have important presentations. There's an old saying, a little crude, but I think it's perfect. KISS, K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid, okay? I'm not saying you're stupid. That's just the saying. Keep it simple, stupid. So what you want to do in all of your communications, first of all, take it slow. Break it down to just simple steps. Don't try to overwhelm people with all the information. They're not going to get it today. Make your talking points limited to like 3 to 4 or 5 points. 3 to 5 points, really. Don't go beyond that today. Keep it simple, stupid. That's how you get through. Try to avoid any politics or religion, any discussion of politics or religion. Try to avoid any controversial subjects. Keep things very surface. Keep things very light. Don't get into the heavy emotional stuff today. People aren't going to hear it. And it's a waste of energy for everybody. And if you can do that, you're going to come through the day just fine. Okay? Well, guys, I am so glad you're here. Listen, before we go, I just want to stop over and remind you, we've got a holiday weekend coming up here. We're going to have more through the weekend, but, while you're thinking about some relaxation, you might want to pop over to my website, pick up my book, Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom and Messages from Rose. Both of these are available at my website, and I'll put the link below at robert-hickman.com. And, like I always like to say, especially like today, when we're in a time of challenge, don't give in to despair. Don't give in to fear. The stars do not compel nor control. They're actually guideposts on the way of our journey. So if you're feeling scared and overwhelmed, just pause. Look to the stars. Above us, the wheel of the zodiac is always in motion, rotating and spinning, and bringing to each of us each day a new beginning and a new chance for blessing. So be open to love and keep faith, hope, and love in your heart, and let the stars be your allies on the journey. You guys are the best. Listen, I want to say thank you for being here. I love you guys. We're going to get through this challenging astrological day today together, and Psychic Bob's here with you. So, as I say, keep faith, keep hope, keep love inside, and you're going to rock it. All right, guys. Well, listen, I got to run. I got a full day of private readings. By the way, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, send me an email to readings@robert-hickman.com. We'd love to get you on the schedule. I love you. Listen, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and if you can, hit subscribe. Become part of our channel. We'd love you to be here. I love you guys. I'll see you back here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? UFO Friday. We'll have something fun. We'll see you then. Blessed be.